Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Strategic Feminine here on YouTube. And of course, we like to focus on all things feminine, all things girly, all things womanly in essence. So if you're interested, do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the video. So happy holidays to the Strategist Gang, and I am coming here on your screen to give you guys some content for the much needed holiday stress. And I just want to get heavy in my self-care bag, and I'm going to spread the love by showing y'all the basis of my self-care routine, which is the weekend reset. Now, I use the weekend reset as my time to finish out any undone errands, really hone in on self-care, maintenance, femininity maintenance, and that is when I get the most free time to complete these rituals for myself is on the weekend. Now, I do understand that we are not living in a traditional world, so not everyone has the 9 to 5 off on the weekend schedule. But for you, if you have 2 days that you can put side by side consecutively and dedicate that time to establishing your self-care regimen and keeping up with it as the time in the winter months go on. So if you're interested, do not hesitate to keep listening and share your own tips too, so we can all be in a self-care circle. So starting the weekend off, let's say weekend prep, Friday morning, a clean home gives me a clear mind, literally. If I have clothes everywhere, my laundry's not done, even the smallest of things. I was watching this TikTok and it went viral of this woman and she was just cleaning her makeup brushes, and it's just the smallest of things that I will tidy up or like deep clean, spot clean, so I can have a clear head.
Beautiful life. You want to glow up? You want to be a bad bee? Sure, you can travel the globe solo or with your girlfriends. You can have your cozy beverage and relax by the window with your journal. You can shop till you drop. But the true secret to becoming that girl is to tend to your annoyances. I just washed my makeup brushes, and the sense of pure joy and relief I'm feeling right now, and the way my nervous system feels safe and relaxed,
that helps me go into the week refreshed because I have now new clean utensils or a new clean work area to get started with. But it also starts off the weekend very nice because if I wanted to start off a new project, I don't have to start off by cleaning. I can just get into the prep and execute whatever task that I wanted to do. It's so much easier when the workspace is clean. It is what it is, your home space, your living space. Having your stuff organized is the absolute basis of self-care. I don't care. So literally invest in really deep cleaning. Like I get it. Sometimes we tidy. Oh, it's tidy. It looks clean. Get down in the nitty gritties, really break down and see like the little nicks and knacks that you have around, like maybe cluttered mess that you really don't have anywhere to put. Buy organizers, buy bins and really cute ones. They have really cute ones at Marshall's and Ross and stuff that you can use as home decor, but also triple or double as organization storage. So that way you'll have like a cute space to put things that maybe don't have like a place to go, but you really don't want out in the open. Okay. So definitely that goes into like cleaning, invest in like good organizational wear, clothes, closets, spaces and stuff like that. Also invest in choosing one day to really just throw stuff out, like intentionally say, hey, I'm going to look around the house and think about things that I need to throw away. Because me personally, I don't throw nothing away. I keep it until like the last of it where it's worn and maybe have a hole, maybe it's discolored. I will keep shirts that are like that. And it really wouldn't be for any particular reason other than I still feel like with low value, it's still valuable. And take time to really throw stuff out. Why? I use it as like my itinerary for the home kind of thing. So when I'm going through the house, I'm cleaning up and then I'm throwing stuff away. I'm seeing, okay, what do I need more of? What do I need less of? What do I not need to buy more of? This also helps check your overconsumption. Because what I would do is I would overbuy the same product because I liked it. And then I wouldn't ever use enough of it God forbid it had a expiration date or anything like that, or a sell by date, and it wouldn't be as effective after, because I kept it for so long because I had two of the same products, and then I would be lacking in another area where I could have just bought one product, let's say shampoo for example, and then use the double that I spent on two shampoos, just go and buy, maybe I was in need of makeup remover or nail monomer instead. Instead of having two shampoos, I really need nail monomer. So instead of, over consuming and then not having enough for other areas, that is why I would throw things away. That is why I would look through clothes and see, okay, I really don't have any pants. I really don't have this and that, instead of always keeping stuff and thinking, well, I have this. Because there would be so many times where it's like, oh, I have clothes, but I don't have any outfits. So definitely organization, and then like removing things, trash, clutter is a must. And you don't have to throw away clothes. If you don't want to throw things in the garbage can, you can definitely look in your neighborhood, like stores or corner stores and stuff, and see if they have, or like a grocery store, and see if they have a clothes donation bin. They definitely go through those and use them. You can go to any local thrift shop or Salvation Army and donate clothes if you want to take the extra step and be proactive and no waste culture. I'm younger and I don't do this too much anymore, but when I was younger, I used to have a strict hair care regimen. Every week I was doing a full wash day. I mean, pre-poo, deep condition, wash, blow dry, and style, all within the day. And I never skipped. Every week I would do the same thing, whether it was a raw hair mask, I was using avocados and honey and making my own hair care lines and stuff. Literally, it was a regimen that I did every week. And I remember not even thinking much of it at the time. It was just, oh, this is my wash day. And I know as naturals, right, we get, it doesn't take a full day to wash your hair, girl, bye. But literally calling it a wash day helps me factor in how long it would take to truly focus on getting myself beautiful. So that means Sunday morning at 10 a.m., I hit the bathroom immediately. I'm researching styles. I'm watching story times. I'm going to the hair store. So I'm investing in my overall hair care too, and my skincare. So this is very important. Every week, my style was refreshed. I'm doing a new style. I'm researching different styles I could do. I'm building my, itinerary of hair care and stuff. So this is very important. Do not underestimate the wash day, please. And don't think of it as a beauty maintenance Olympic of sorts. Don't think of it as you're doing it for others. Think of it as you are being a recharging battery for yourself. And I think that I lost it in like the pushback of, oh, I need to be efficient. No, your weekend resets are for you to spend as much time on yourself as possible, as much resources as you can as possible on you yourself. It is selfish, but honey, in this world, you have to be. You have to preserve what you are, your essence. And the best way to preserve your essence is by feeling good. And the best way to feel good is to look good and to take care of yourself. We're going to get into the many ways, but I definitely know that pouring into myself physically did help. In this world, you have to be. You have to preserve what you are, your essence. And the best way to preserve your essence is by feeling good. And the best way to feel good is to look good and to take care of yourself. We're going to get into the many ways, but I definitely know that pouring into myself physically did help, especially during that time. And when I think back of what I want to implement going further, it definitely is my wash day routine weekly, like just spending the whole day on giving myself the space, the room, the time to just do my hair. Strictly focus on my hair care. And then so on and so forth. Now, for you, it may not be hair care. It may be nail care. It may be skin care. It may be health, wellness, spirituality. But the idea is to give yourself the opportunity to solely selfishly spend your time on you and you only. Not your responsibilities, but you. So many times I know I will get caught up in the cycle of I'm taking care of my responsibilities, but are you taking care of you? And that is very important. Take care of you unapologetically. So spend one day. I'm going to implement my wash days unapologetically. I'm going to go back to saying I'm spending every week, one day a week on my hair and my hair solely. And that looks like, well, sorry, Mrs. Such and Such, I can't cover your shift on this date. I have a prior engagement. You know what I'm saying? And don't tell them your prior engagement is doing your hair or nails and you about to be budgeted and stuff. But just, create that boundary. Sorry, I can't go to the club, girl, on that date. Got a prior. I'm doing something. I'm busy. And you busy on you. And that's the best type of busy to be. I'll tell you guys that right now. The natural hair community was so helpful in certain ways. The hair mask, the wash day regimens, the routines. Literally, natural hair care movement was my introduction in pampering myself. So I can never turn my back on like the natural hair movement. And I definitely wanted to mention that. But the idea is to really just spend a prolonged amount of time focusing on your wants, not just your needs. The next thing that I would do in my weekend reset after I have, gotten the house tidy, gotten myself clean, if there's like a hairstyle I want to do, makeup I want to wear, like a outfit I want to put together, the chores are done, it's always great to like get cute in like a clean home, so you can take pictures and stuff and not have to worry about the background. Us girls know what it is, So that's what I would spend my weekend reset on doing. Making sure my hair and my face is good, making sure my skincare is together. If I want to do an extra little face mask that day, I should, because I have the allotted time to do so and spend that on myself. This helps me because me personally, I am a boss babe. Okay. I work. I am not a trophy wife or anything like that. It is hard work to maintain my level of comfortability in my life. It is. So this self-care regimen helps me not feel like a workhorse, because even though I'm a hard worker, I don't want to look like it. Like, I want to be a hard worker, but I don't want to look like a hard worker. And as a girl, you do not have to pick and choose. You can be a hard worker and not look like it. And, put yourself first, put your self-care first. That way you don't feel like a miserable Betty or feel burnt out in all your different areas. Feel like you can't, go on and continue on with school or classes because you're so busy with everything else. You need to be so unapologetic about spending time on yourself that everything else becomes an afterthought. That is a perfect mentality to have as a strategic woman, as a feminine pretty woman, as a self-care pampering woman. You need to have that, and you want to introduce that to your weekend reset. It's going to make a world of a difference. And this helps too because, if I'm going to work or if I have plans the following week, I'm prepared. Stay ready. You don't have to get ready. I already did my hair. So now I can go into the party on time. I don't have to, rush and scramble to get my hair done right. And then maybe it's not turning out. And then, I'm having one of these WTF moments in the mirror. No, I'm prepared. And the best thing about, they say luck is opportunity meets preparedness. Literally, that is the truth. When you implement this weekend reset, meaning you get your house in order, you get you in order, you get your chores in order, your errands in order, you get your self-care regimen in order, and you spend 2 days, just 2. We live a long, vast life. If you just spend 2 days out of the week, every week, on yourself, you would be so much more prepared to tackle on the week. I know I am. When my hair is done, I know it's easier for me to get ready. But sometimes we will be discouraged from being high maintenance like we truly want to because of the many steps that go into it. Being high maintenance is not an easy feat. As someone who was previously low maintenance, now a high maintenance girly, right? I have to take care of, and this is not necessities. These are all wants. Hair, lashes, lips, clothes, nails, toenails. All of that goes into the overall aesthetic. All of that goes into the makeup of who I am. And that is, I may be like a low maintenance, high maintenance girly. That's high maintenance to me. I know some of you guys get filler. You may do Botox. You may really do invest in like the tape-ins or the sew-in, the bundles, the bust downs. You may really take it to the extra step. I don't. So it's so important to have time to do this. This way you can really be ready to take on the world. Truly. Since implementing this weekend reset, I feel like I can take on the world. Your weekend reset should have heavy ties in leisure and self-care and pampering. It is not about being productive. It is not about maximizing your time. Your weekend reset is literally for you to lounge around. And that is what is going to help balance off like that productive, always maximize and be efficient with your time. It's going to offset that within your work week because you have the weekend to be leisureful. And then that will give you a little bit of a balance. As I was saying, I work very hard. This is how I stay away from being a workhorse because I prioritize self-care. If I know I'm going to work, then I'm going to make sure that maybe either if it's nails, hair, what have you, that is done prior to me going to work. So I don't feel like, oh, I'm here, I'm working and my hair not done. Because sometimes I be feeling like a strong young man when I'm doing like work and I'm working and, all jobs are not going to be, like leisureful either, right? So when you're working where it's actually like laborious and you're actually exerting a lot of energy doing your task, it can feel like you're being a strong young man, especially if your hair's not done. I already know, me personally, when my hair's not done and I'm working hard, no, I do not have a smile on my face. And I don't want to be outside in public feeling like that. So the weekend reset is definitely here to offset that productive efficiency mode and idea. So don't go into it thinking, well, I'm going to maximize my time by doing. No, let it flow. If you happen to do your hair this weekend, that's good. Don't try to maximize by saying, I'm going to do my hair and clean the house and do this. Let it come. And that's why I start my weekend reset Friday morning. And it stays all the way till Sunday night. Another thing that I like to implement in my weekend reset is my meal prep routine. I am horrible at cooking myself meals every night. Meal plans are the best thing for me. So I will prep my salads. I will prep my meals. If I wanted to cook at mass, I will do that on the weekend because I have the time to do so. Package the food up all cute and then store it away and date it, sign it, and leave it for the week. That way I'm prepared. So I don't have to take time out of my day to make lunch. The lunch is made, I put it in the box and I go on about my business. This helps me be productive, but I'm not thinking about it like that. I'm honestly just thinking about it like I'm taking care of myself. I need to eat. I'm just a girl. I need a girl dinner. And honestly, it just makes so much of a world of a difference. And it's okay to use what I'm saying. If it's not just for beauty, it's okay to use this for practical. Using this for practical helps. If you know that you have, meals and cooking is a lot of, a time consuming task for you, maybe doing it all at bulk is helpful for you. It helps me for sure. So that's why I mentioned my meal prep routine here. What goes hand in hand with this is fitness as well. You definitely want to actually go harder on your fitness routine on the weekend. I know that sometimes during the week, you're not able to give it your all. You got work, you have other responsibilities. Give yourself the time to go the extra mile in your fitness routine on the weekends. It'll help you with that extra bit of dopamine. It's going to give you some time to kill. And it also is going to help build that self-worth system in yourself. You're working towards a goal and you're sticking to it. You're being disciplined. This is going to help build that good character in you, ladies. And don't think of it as you doing all of this to maintain some it girl aesthetic. This has everything to with you becoming more diligent, more timely, creating some order for yourself, and really
going all in as far as stability. You're creating that routine and you're sticking to it. I know a lot of us admire those people who they're always on time, they're never late for work, their clothes are always clean. Those people who always just seem to have everything put together, well, those people have order and those people have a routine that they have to stick to. And if they didn't for some reason, you would see the clear difference in the quality of how they show up as a person. So this has everything to do with you improving your quality of life as well.
For my content babes, this is also the weekend time when I have like the space and opportunity to really work on my YouTube channel or my brand. It's when I have like leisure time, that's when I work on my YouTube channel. So if I have free thought or free mind, I may work on a thumbnail. I may, get some video list together. I may start recording some videos or I may start editing. I typically edit during the work week anyway, but for my weekend, I usually get the small task out the way, like thumbnails, tags, maybe even my description bars, stuff like that. So if you're a content babe, definitely work on like your small stuff, like your shorts. Work on that on the weekend when you have your leisure time, when you're doing that hair care regimen, where you're soaking your toes or where you're like waiting for the nail lady to be done. You're just working on little things for your brand to also help you just be productive and be an all around, well-rounded person. See, one thing that makes me feel like a more accomplished woman is when I know I have multiple different, areas in my life. When I have health and wellness, when I have family, when I have romance, when I have work, when I have a hobby, when I have, maybe some activism going on the side. Honestly, it makes me feel like a more well-rounded person. And last but not least, because I've already kept you guys for so long, I love the church is on Sunday. So health, spiritual, religious wellness, spend time on it this weekend. Honestly, spend time getting your soul, your spirit in a space where it is drinking some of that good soup. Okay. Sometimes we need good soup, and the outside is not enough to make an actual change. Sometimes we need to work on the inside too. So although, yes, I focused on beauty because this is a girl's channel, that does not mean to negate your religious or spiritual wellness at all. Spend time during your weekend reset to listen or read your Bible more than you typically would. Read an extra sermon, or if it's not the Bible for you, add or implement however it looks your wellness or meditation. It is going to do a world of a difference to make sure that you're being well-rounded. You do not just want to be a pretty face and a horrible spirit. You don't. So spend time this weekend, not just focusing on what you look like, but how you feel as well. Journal. Journaling also helps. Emotional wellness is also something that you can put on the forefront on your weekend reset. Honestly, during the week, I don't get the time to think about this always. I don't get to think about how do I feel because I have to work. So spending the time, the free time that you do have to implement emotional wellness, journaling, health is going to make a world of a difference of feeling better about yourself and adding to that esteem. So that has been the Strategic Feminine. That's been my spill. So what do you think about everything that I told you about my reset for the weekends and my femininity maintenance? This is how I do it. This is the basis. I'm giving you guys the cheat codes. This is the basis of how I do it. There would be no time for me to do hair, nails, lashes, nothing without the weekends. I'm telling you, there's not enough hours in a day for me to do it. Not all of it. So I love to use my weekends for this and this only. I love to get myself prepared. I love to get my home prepared, my body prepared, my spirit prepared, and my face prepared. So let me know if you have any more tips. Let me know what other things you would like to see for my femininity maintenance. I think I want to go into a lot more in-depth opinion about hair, lashes, nails. I did nails already, so maybe lip care, skincare. We're going to go deeper into my femininity maintenance series for the colder months so you girls can stay on your self-care, okay? Okay. But now that I've taken so much of your time, thank you so much for listening to The Strategic Feminine here on YouTube. And of course, be good people, be holy people, read the word and spread the word. And I'll be back in my next video. Bye.